Right now. All thanks to Winter Storm Oliver that is still moving towards the northeast. We're looking live right now. Boston, yes, you do have some blue popping up. We'll zoom in a little bit, but notice there's rain snow line, pretty dramatic just south of New York. Now, New York, you're going to continue to see these snow showers linger through the next several hours. Syracuse, you've been staying very snowy. Rochester, you're getting ready to see those snow showers kind of end pretty much as we get through the next several hours as well. And again, Boston, there is this little tiny bullseye of green right across the city center, but embedded in that, you're probably seeing a mix of that rain and snow and more snowflakes as you continue to get surrounded by all that blue. Overall, this is the time that you can expect all that snow to continue across the northeast, New England. Through about 6 p.m. it's going to be a messy evening commute along I-95. Boston, Hartford, all in the snow. You'll see that snow rain line just cut through Hartford and head out east as that storm just departs the United States. That's by 8 p.m. Still a few lingering rain showers a little bit farther south into the mid-Atlantic region, but still, you can still expect 1 to 3 inches of good amounts of snow. This is from now through tonight. Everyone in the blue should see at least an inch. In the harder hit spots, just a little bit east of Binghamton, you can expect 3 to 5 inches of snow total. Now we're timing it out for you in Boston. Today you have that threat for snow kicking off by 4 p.m. and it continues through roughly about 8 p.m. and then you finally dry out just like we showed you, and those temperatures stay very cold. So Chris, anytime you see these numbers and the recent snow, it's definitely going to stay on the ground.
Yeah, it's a big indicator right there, and it may be.
Still expecting a lot of rain to douse the same spots that have seen inches and inches of rain and flooding as well.
So with rain falling on saturated ground and flooded areas, more flooding is expected. Conditions are favorable for that. Flash flood watches and flood watches. So flooding that could happen in a matter of minutes, and then longer lasting river flooding, all possible.
Yeah, especially these local rivers that are more quick to respond to all this heavy rain. That's the problem spots. Stretching from Little Rock up towards Columbus, we have that stretch of 3 to 5 inches of rain. So still, this is from now into Sunday night on top of what you've already seen.
And rising water
Rising around you. Would you know what to do?
Jen Carfagno has some life-saving lessons.
Time for your winter weather update, and the system is what we typically see for winter. It's kind of flip-flopped.
Yeah, and you know, the reason for all that snow in Portland and throughout the Northwest, that huge trough, very cold trough that's sending over the West Coast. All of the extremes that we're seeing this week are connected to this pattern. It's just amazing how amplified this system is. We've seen some of the coldest temperatures to date in some winters. Wow. Seattle, 37 degrees. That was their 5th coldest February high this decade, which, trust me, 37 in Seattle, that's cold, right? But if you slide off to the east, this is exactly why we're also seeing records down here in terms of rainfall. The strong high pressure here funneling in all that moisture. It was the highest atmospheric moisture we've ever recorded in February in Detroit. And then, of course, we've got the warm temperatures to boot on top of that. So a very potent pattern that we've locked ourselves in, and it's going to stay that way through the weekend. We've got not one, but 2 different systems here that we're watching riding in and along the base of that trough.
Man, and it's something that we're definitely keeping a close eye on, but what areas are you most concerned with, Dr. Navarro?
Yeah, heading into the weekend, most concerned about the Midwest. Places like Minneapolis could be seeing 2 different rounds of heavy snow here. The first Thursday night into Friday, and the next one Saturday night into Sunday. Des Moines, Iowa is another one we're watching here, and then Green Bay as well for some icing tonight. This threat's going to diminish as we head through the night tonight. The best forcing and moisture is going to be off to the northeast, but we still could be seeing some messy roadways, maybe a few spotty power outages, and of course 3 to 5 inches here across the northern part of Wisconsin and into Minneapolis. So this is just the first round. We've got a second one coming in this weekend, and it could be pretty heavy on top of this.
Just won't stop. Thank you so much, Dr. Navarro.